Hi there, it's Jen from DaJen Eats. Welcome to another of our cooking tutorials. Today we're going to focus on a dish that we make at my home maybe twice a month. It is quick, it is easy, it is pasta, it is pesto, and it does not get any better than this. It's a recipe that I have already shared on the website, but someone had emailed us asking me for a walkthrough, and we'll do that. Today we're making a pasta with Italian seared chicken and pesto sauce, and we'll go straight to that. We started out with some bacon that we cut into strips, and we were rendering the fats of the bacon. So essentially we're trying to get crisp bacon. All this oil that you see, that's the fat from the bacon that's left over, and we're going to use that to pan fry our chicken so we don't have to add any extra oil, and you get the wonderful smoky bacon flavor. Guys, we're going to use one single chicken breast that I had already butterflied. Butterflying is simply slicing the potato. It's simply slicing the chicken. My mind is on potato. Slicing the chicken so that it opens up like a butterfly. And the first thing we're going to do is salt it. So we add a little salt and pepper. We'll repeat on the next side. Okay. And that's it, guys. That's all you do to season the chicken breast. We're going to roll it in Italian breadcrumbs. That is essentially breadcrumbs with Italian seasonings already mixed into it. It has oregano and parsley. Sometimes it might have a bit of cheese in it, and it's a one-stop flavor shop. Just kind of roll it to get all the pieces. It makes the chicken sear a lot better and gives it a nice crust. It won't be so thick like breaded chicken or anything like that. It'll just have a nice sear. That's it. You shake off the excess and you add it to the oil. So we have seared the chicken on one side. I'm going to take it up so you can see it a little bit better. It has a really nice color. The beautiful thing about butterflying the chicken, you make it very thin so that it will cook a lot quicker. And this is one of those weeknight recipes. You come home, you're tired, you want something that's really delicious but won't take a lot of time. Just maybe another 30 seconds and this will be done, believe it or not. We did 2 minutes on one side. That's called the presentation side, so I can talk about it. When you're frying things, especially pan frying, no matter how perfect you are, both sides never come out equal. The first side usually tends to sear a lot better than the second side, and that's the side that you'll present up. That's referred to as a presentation side. So that's a tip, guys. Whenever you're cooking anything, if you want to serve anything up, say you're cooking chicken with skin and you want to serve it skin side up, make sure you sear that side first. Okay, there we go. We put this aside and let it rest for 10 minutes. It's important to let meat rest, because if it does not get a chance to rest and you cut right into it, all that juice that's in there, it's still hot and it will come seeping out, and all that juice equals flavor. So when you cut and all the juice runs out, that's all your flavor running out. You give it a few minutes to cool down a little bit, have the juices kind of come back into the center so you don't lose it when you cut. We're going to continue though in those 10 minutes, and we're going to saute about 2 tablespoons full. My mother would not be happy. And 2 tablespoons full of onion that we diced, and 1 tablespoonful of green pepper, and that's just to give it a little flavor underneath. And if you notice, guys, we have not used any oil as of yet. All of the fat that we've been using is what's left over from when we cook the bacon. You want to add a bit of salt to this and some pepper. And just let it soften for another minute. All right, so we have sauteed this just a little bit to where the onions are translucent. We don't want them to be really soft because we still want to get a little bit of a bite when we chew into it. We had added the garlic. So now we're going to add the sauce. This is pesto. You can get pesto at the store. You can find it where the other pasta sauces are. You can make your pesto at home. It's really basil, pine nuts, a bit of cheese, olive oil, and garlic all kind of blended into one. We add about a tablespoonful of the pesto sauce and we stir that around. Oh, I wish you guys could smell it because it smells divine. We add, at this point, just about a tablespoonful of olive oil. Get it warm. And now we can add the pasta that we had already cooked to al dente. Today I'm using rigatoni, but my favorite for this particular recipe is penne pasta. But you can use whatever pasta you want. Just stir it around in the sauce. Just to kind of coat the pasta. I think my dog will get that. I'll say I did that on purpose so that Ruby will have a treat, yes? Okay. Once we've coated the pasta with the oil, you want to go ahead and add the chicken that we have cut up into strips. Now this chicken that we cooked earlier, it's perfect in this dish where you can have it by itself or even have it with a salad. It's really quick, it's really, really flavorful. Toss it all around, add the bacon. It's starting to be flavor tone. Now we want to add more of the pesto sauce. So about 3 tablespoons full, I'd say, and give it a toss. Oh, it's looking beautiful and green. Add a bit of salt and pepper. It is at this stage, guys, that you want to add the tomato. Because you want to keep it firm. And it adds a nice pop of color. We're going to let this finish for about 30 seconds. And in that time, we can do some fresh herbs. I'm making a cigar roll, really, of basil, and then I'm slicing it. This technique is called chiffonade because it results in little ribbons, delicate little ribbons. So it's 30 seconds with the tomato. We turn off the heat, add our fresh herbs. Remember to add fresh herbs at the end of cooking to preserve the flavor. Finish with a bit of cheese. You can use Parmesan. I think this particular cheese is Pecorino. As little or as much as you want. Sometimes I like to have a little pasta with my cheese, if you know what I mean. Give it a little toss. And serve. Oh, how beautiful is that? And that was quick. It has a lot of flavors going on. It has the smokiness of the bacon. It has the bright herbs. It also has some olive oil and the pesto sauce going. You top this with just a little bit of basil. And guys, it doesn't get better than this. This is an easy weeknight dinner. For tips just like this, visit DaJeneats.com. I'll be happy to share more with you. Guys, let's cook together.